Ladies and gentlemen, it is a massive day for the unemployed. The Markiplier situation is insane. I'm actually not sure what this is about. I know he just released the movie Iron Lung, which, by the way, and hey, listen. You have to understand, I am a longtime Markiplier fan. I am. I love this guy. I loved him in Unis Honest. I loved all of his Five Nights at Freddy's playthrough, all of his horror game playthrough. Amazing guy. Amazing individual. That being said, Iron Lung is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so bad I had to walk out. Holy shit. I don't know if nobody told him how to pace a fucking movie, but holy fuck, that movie dragged. Like, that shit dragged. But it's still successful, so maybe I'm just not the target demographic, but my God, that shit was boring. I don't, like, literally, if somebody were to come up to me and say, I really enjoyed Iron Lung, I would just call them a fucking liar. Straight up. I believe there's like no way. Wait, you and Moist Critical walked out? Wait, Moist Critical walked out too? Really? I'm gonna call a woman who I know is a huge fan of Markiplier as well. Did you see the Iron Lung movie?
Yeah.
Okay, quick question. Do you like Markiplier?
Yeah.
Okay, how would you rate the Iron Lung movie from 1 to 10?
That movie was really bad. I really wanted to like it. It made me sad. 3.
Thanks. I went into this movie theater wanting to like this so bad. Bro, it was terrible. Go watch it for yourself, but I warn you, nothing happens like the whole movie, and then the end, things start to happen, but even still, I'm like, oh my God, that's it? I just walked out. Play Iron Lung the game, it's way better. Anyway, sorry. Like, okay, if that's gonna be the take that ruins my whole career, great. But, man, that shit was mid.
Day for the unemployed. Markiplier is in big trouble. Markiplier released this movie Iron Lung, and instead of going through Hollywood, he self-funded it.
Good for him.
But the powers at be apparently removed him from the daily domestic chart, despite his movie performing exceptionally well. This is hilarious. They took Iron Lung off the charts. I don't think they liked my #1 movie in America, Victory Laps, haha. But really, it's all good. I fully expected said help to pass the movie eventually, and I'm just so happy to be able to do this at all. So second place behind a legend is fine with me. Thank you all so much for making it such an unbelievable weekend.
Now, once again, I think Markiplier's movie succeeding is a great thing, but I just wish maybe somebody would have helped him direct the film to really help with the pacing of the movie. Once again, I'm a guy who's played Iron Lung. I like that game. I like the slow burn. But there was way too much shit that made no sense. There was way too many exposition shots. There was way too many drawn out scenes. Just gonna be honest.
Couldn't be happier. So the movie that took his place is Melania, a movie about Donald Trump's wife, and nobody cares.
Was that the bite of 6-7?
Yeah. I think Hollywood is scared a movie made by a YouTuber had a better turnout than their movies with overused actors.
That is insane.
Your movie was
huge W, even though it was ass.
Great, Mark. Don't let anyone dim your sparkle. They don't want to admit that a YouTuber brought an independent film to theaters across the planet on word of mouth alone and not the traditional method of spelling billions to bribe them.
True.
They are also probably embarrassed how much money the film made and want to pretend it never happened.
Very true.
You know what? To be fair, YouTube movies were complete booty cheeks before, like the Logan Paul movie. The budget to make Iron Lung was also reportedly around $3 million, which is very low compared to Hollywood standards. There is no denying that this movie—
Well, yeah, it's a movie where there's a guy in a submarine, and then every now and then he gets flung around the submarine, and then every now and then some blood trickles down him, and there's some blood on him, and then you know what I mean? Like, it's like a one-room film where it's like spending. You know what it feels like? It feels like watching a Kai Cenat prison stream, where you just have a camera on the corner and you just watch Kai like talk to random celebrities through like a phone call, like in his prison cell. Like, that's what the whole movie felt like.
The movie was doing exceptionally well numbers-wise, but the reviews were mixed. There was a very large disparity between critic and audience reviews. Even Mr. Beast chimed in. Markiplier's Iron Lung earns 50% critic score and 90% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. What are your thoughts on the film, now playing exclusively in theaters? This is the problem with Rotten Tomatoes. It's literally only 10 critics that gave it the 50%. The sample...
Mr. Beast, you are a lying, virtue-signaling bastard. I know for a fact with your ADD-style editing for all the kiddos, you would have watched that movie and cut out at least, like, guys, literally, you could take an hour out of that movie and it would have been infinitely better. Like, literally, you could, okay, I hate it because, like, I wish I would know everybody in this chat saw it. You could take an hour out of that movie. Nobody could even tell.
Size is too small, and why I think the popcorn score is a better metric if you're trying to see if something is worth watching. IMO.
First of all, I would like to say I agree. I do think the audience score is all that matters. However, I do believe that Markiplier is one of these beloved figures where, like, no matter what he does, he's going to be blindly supported. And yeah.
DB absolutely mugs. Hate to say it, but it's true. Again, for a debut YouTuber movie, 6.8 IMDb is an incredibly good score. The Melania movie had a 1 point.
I think his movie would have been good if he had any help with pacing.
3. Markiplier went live yesterday with a brief emergency meeting addressing everything.
First off, right now, as you're watching it, guess what? We're still the #1 movie in America.
That's crazy.
And
I'm so happy for him. Straight up. And I wish him the best of luck. Straight up. Well, once again, I know I'm seeming like a hater right now, but I am painfully honest to a fault. I am so happy for him. But man, he needed some help with fucking pacing.
But not by much.
Jacksepticeye is actually a YouTube legend, man.
Of a feud with Disney, if we're going to be perfectly honest with ourselves.
Markiplier versus Disney is like PewDiePie versus T-Series.
I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician.
This morning, after I had learned that the Iron Lung was missing from the top charts, we were still #1 by 600,000.
That is crazy.
I don't want to get all conspiratorial, but it does seem that Hollywood doesn't like independent indie movies being released.
Why would they?
This guy said Markiplier was able to film this in a cave with a box of scrap.
I mean, no. If you've seen the movie, you know it's true. It's legit Markiplier in a room for 2 hours. Like in the same room for 2 hours.
Disney, who's gonna stop me? Mark. Hello everyone, my name is Markiplier. It really doesn't matter if Iron Lung stays #1. The fact that an independent project could go toe-to-toe with a multi-million-dollar company for even a day is amazing. And this story was going so crazy, even Internet Jesus chimed in.
When I say Hollywood, what's the first thing you think of? Iron Lung, which is Markiplier's debut film here, his directorial debut, has already done over $20 million in the box office and has been the #1 movie through the weekend. These zombies at the top of the food chain probably don't like that a YouTuber just came in there and ate their lunch.
Oh, no, of course. Like, this is kind of like what Woo-Ah did to, like, Hoyoverse. Like, nobody likes when someone disrupts a monopoly. They don't. But it is so good for consumers. Like, regardless of whether you like or hate Markiplier or loved or despise the film Iron Lung, you should understand that it is a great thing for this world that an independent filmmaker could achieve such success without the help of talking to the devil. It's great. It really is.
So the funny thing is, Markiplier himself didn't really think much of it when his movie got removed. He sort of wrote it off as a glitch. And then the next day it was still gone, and Markiplier was suspicious. You know, he suspected some foul play. Not to be political, but who the hell wants to watch a movie about a woman? What is she gonna do?
True!
The dishes?
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Not a joke.
Anyway, jokes
I
aside,
would also love to watch an anime about women being, like, competitive like housemaids. I think that would be awesome. You know? Where they do, like, ninjutsu shit to clean the dishes faster. That would be dope. Or, like, genjutsu to make, like, their fucking husband come faster. That would be awesome.
Mr. Beast was incredibly supportive. Love it when people take a risk and it works out. Rooted for him. My channel strives off hatred.
This guy's channel runs on hatred.
But this is a very...
Please keep that shit forever, bro. Please.
very positive story. I just didn't think it was possible. I just don't want you guys to ever think it's impossible. I watched Iron Lung. All I gotta say was the 50 minutes scene with Jacksepticeye was a bit much,
was
but I
crazy.
understand that it was important to the game's lore.
Of course.
Markiplier's Iron Lung removed from box office charts, returns making 7 times. NBC News, how a YouTuber's self-financed horror film became a surprise hit. The movie Send a Help ended up topping Iron Lung with a $28 million debut, but $21 million for an indie film is incredible. No, it's literally going neck and neck with a movie with a $40 million production
That's
budget. The lead role in The
crazy.
Hunger Games also gave Iron Lung a bit of a review. I have never seen this guy wear something other than a white shirt, man. This gotta be an imposter.
I enjoyed it. I don't think it's perfect or anything, but I do think it's a very, very strong debut here for a self-financed and distributed YouTuber.
Listen, Moist Critical, I understand you're the guy who wants to play it safe and fence it and only tell the public opinion the opinion that's already established. It's okay. You can say the movie was decent at best and the pacing was horrible. It's okay. You can say it. I can tell that you want to say it, but you won't say it. Everybody knows, guys. Everybody who watched that movie knows 40 minutes minimum could have cut out and nobody would have noticed. It is the truth. It is the truth. I'll say it. Hey, fuck it. Hey. And if you're, suck my dick if I'm wrong. Okay? Hey, I will say it. The pacing needs work.
Movie.
And the reason I even brought this up is because Markiplier left a comment on this video.
Yep.
This is so nice of you, dude. I know I don't say it enough or maybe ever, but I respect the hell out of you. You taking a
Good.
chance and speaking your mind on these projects has truly meant the world to me, and I know I can trust you'll always keep it real with your thoughts. I know it's got flaws, and I'm always grateful for an assist to stare them dead in the eye, but to say such nice things too. You don't know what that means to...
Markiplier is too perfect for this world, man. He really is. He really is the world. Like, if God created a perfect human being, it's Markiplier, bro. Straight up. Man, what a good guy.
Here. I've never told you this, but the Starforge PC you sent me was the first computer in my render farm and the best performing. Greatest PCs a gamer could buy. This is enough to
Hashtag ad.
make a grown man cry.
This movie sucks. Like, straight up, this movie is not good. Iron Lung, directed by Markiplier himself, is certainly one of the movies of all time.
Who the f is that guy?
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm with that guy.
Sorry, bro, but you're alone on this one.
And as much as I love Markiplier and everything that he's done
Yep.
for my life, holy shit, that movie sucked. For those of you who don't know, the movie Iron Lung is an adaptation of the actual game, Iron Lung. Now, I've never played Iron Lung.
Is this guy being a bit...
I have played. Hold up. Let me bring receipts. I gotta bring receipts. Why is Iron Lung deleted from my Steam library? Wait, what the fuck? I've played the game on stream. Fuck off. Now people are gonna call me a liar. Dude, another false allegation, bro. This is crazy.
too abrasive. You know, I can't really judge here because I haven't seen the movie myself yet, but...
The only pros that I can really give this movie is the visual effects, and that's
Yes.
it. Everything else
Yes.
was low-key ass. I'm not gonna...
This guy must run off hatred too now. Let's get to some positivity and hear it from the horse's mouth himself.
So this is funny. This is on Friday. The box office numbers. I'm number one, right? I milked it a lot. I said it. It was very funny. I knew that Sam Raimi's movie was going to pass me eventually by the end of the weekend, but I was like, haha, I'm number one. But then I didn't see this yesterday, but here's Saturdays. So this is Saturday, right? I swear I was on this list, but Iron Lung isn't here anymore. There's no numbers for Iron Lung. It took me off the chart. And I thought, hey, maybe that's a fluke. maybe there's something wrong, but here's Sunday. I wake up this morning, which reports the day before his numbers. I'm gone. I'm not even above Hamnet. I'm nowhere. Zootopia's back up here. Avatar's up here. Melania's up here. I feel like I should just like
it's the honey situation all over again, bro. Everything is a conspiracy.
Maybe I'd be fine with here. I'd be fine with being on the chart.
The fact that Melania is beating Avatar is the biggest crime here. Avatar fell off. Hollywood, when they saw a YouTuber made more than their studios. Melania being up there just proves this list is rigged.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't even me making a statement. Who wants to watch a politics movie, bro? Imagine Joe Biden in theaters or God...
I'd watch it. Hey, I would. That alone, bro, seeing Joe Biden fight Donald Trump with his Biden blast, I would watch that shit immediately.
forbidden. Jill Biden.
The rewards from burning yourself at both ends to try to make something, it's just the unquenchable thirst to do it all over again. And that is great.
Reminds me of the book Crime and Punishment. Suffering is what makes life real. And yeah, I know, I'm really performative. I started reading before bed. Straight up, drop me some book suggestions. Literally.
No fuck. Tell me that's not real. Tell me Jeffrey Epstein was not a Berserk fan. There's no fucking... No, wait, no. Those came out recently. That cannot be real. That cannot be real. There's no way. He was? Shut the fuck up. I don't believe none of y'all. Fuck you.
Anything. Classics, philosophy.
Berserk is peak. TBH, I forgive him now. That's not real. There's no way. Nope.
Whatever. This isn't me trying to be gay or like virtuous or something, but even 10 pages a night, it goes a long way. It'll compound and make your life better. Subscribe if my channel runs on hatred.
Mizkiff does not realize that he opened up WestJet's Pandora's box, and WestJet, fuck you for not putting in AI Tectone. You are fucking dead to me, bro. You are fucking dead. Bring AI Tectone back now.